Hello, I'm Dr. Tracy Mountford and welcome to my weekly Q&A. And today I'm going to be talking about fat freezing. Can you really get slim or slimmer by freezing fat? Is it just a myth or does it actually work, and how do we do it? And the answer is, it really does work. If you've heard about fat freezing, you've read about it or you've seen it online, freezing fat cells does make them disappear for good. And at this practice, we routinely perform fat freezing on women and men of all ages to recontour, to remodel, to slim permanently. The fat freezing treatment we use at this practice, and probably the most well known, is called CoolSculpting. And I'm here today in our CoolSculpting suite with our machines. And we have a number of machines because this treatment is so popular. But let me just tell you for a minute how fat freezing works. So how it works is this. If you've got a fat cell full of fat, we have many millions of these fat cells in our body, but we have them in areas that we don't necessarily want too many. So on our flanks, on our tummies, back fat, arm fat, thighs, pretty much anywhere we can get laid down a fat where we don't want it. So if we actually get a fat cell and we freeze it, what happens to that fat cell is it will be naturally destroyed. It undergoes a natural cell death, which sounds horrendous, but it's actually a natural physiological process, and the body then eliminates the fat cell through the system via the lymphatic system and drainage. So what happens is we treat areas of the body with freezing very safely, and then literally about 8 weeks later, those fat cells have been excreted and eliminated from the body, giving a beautiful contour in the area that we treated. And overall, we can get about a 25 to 30% reduction in any one area. It does vary from person to person, and that's why we monitor and have a look at your result. But we can treat pretty much nowadays anywhere on the body within reason. We can treat double chins, and they're really a big issue for a lot of men and women. We can treat, as I've said before, bingo wings, and for again middle-aged women, these are a big issue. So we can actually reduce the fat. So if you think about my hand as representing your arm fat, if we can reduce that arm fat by about 25%, that's actually quite a lot. We can really slim down the arm. And the other exciting thing as well with fat freezing is that the cooling often causes the skin to contract and actually get firmer and tighter, because a lot of us, myself included, wouldn't want to have fat taken from anywhere and have our skin look more saggy or baggy. We want it to look better, not worse. And the exciting thing about this technology is not only does it get rid of fat permanently, but it actually seems to cause skin to contract and look firmer as well. So again, fantastic for inner thighs, outer thighs, everywhere. It's one of our biggest treatments. So I'd like to know about you. I'd like to know whether you have any issues about your body, whether you're slim or otherwise, or you've just got a bit of extra somewhere that you don't like. A lot of people actually go to the gym, have a good lifestyle, but they still have stubborn areas of fat they simply can't get rid of. So please leave a comment in the box below. Let us know what your concerns are. Let us know what you're thinking. I'd be very interested to hear it. Please don't forget to follow us and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you next week.